CB Crit.
Hello everyone. This is Dr. Ryan, Executive Consultant with Ambit Energy, hanging out with National Consultant Thien Bui, and I feel so honored and so privileged today to be in this neighborhood. We are in Colony, Texas, and I'm hanging out with Thien at his house. I actually got a phone call from Thien today, actually inviting me to come to his house. And as you know, National Consultant Thien Bui, $1 million earner, top 30 income earner. I mean, unreasonably blowing things out of proportion. I mean, obviously thousands and thousands and thousands of people look up to him all over the country. And I am honored and privileged to be here today. And I can't even tell you how excited I am to be here today. And guys, while getting to his house, I actually got a chance to go inside. I got a chance to ride on this buggy and got to tour the neighborhood. And we're gonna do some off-roading at a jungle nearby just about now, right after this video. And I went in his house and it completely blew me away. I mean, I was mesmerized. I walked around the living room, I saw the fireplace, I saw the lake in the back. I just saw how huge it was in the spacious environment. I walked into his master bedroom, it completely blew me away. I walked into the bathroom and I was like, oh my God. I mean, what is going on here? And I got to thinking about it, and I got to thinking about, a someday life. A lot of us live a someday life, and we all of us in this community live a someday life, and we just live this life where, someday we're gonna buy a new car, someday we're gonna buy a new house, someday we're gonna go and take a vacation to Disney World and travel to Puerto Rico and travel to the Caribbean and take that cruise and take your family out, take your kids out, take out your grandma and your aunts. And we live this life and we keep talking about one day we're gonna do this, one day we're gonna do that, one day we're gonna buy a bigger house. And I got to thinking about it, and I got to thinking about just growing up. And growing up, we have all these ambitions, we have these goals, we have these dreams, we aspire to be something greater. We're taught to go to school, we're taught to get a good job, work really hard, 40 hours a week, 7 years, year after year after year. And time just goes by, 40 years fly by, 40 years go by, and you're taught to retire on 40% of your paycheck, and a lot of us figure out that you can't live on 40% of your paycheck, and you go down back and you get another part-time job. And we're built into society just living in these big goals and dreams. We all have dreams, we all have goals, we all have aspirations, and they're so big, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger throughout our childhood. They just keep getting bigger. We're built up and built up and built up. And then we get into our adulthood, we get a job, we get kids, we get a family, and we start squeezing it and squeezing it and squeezing it and squeezing it into these little paychecks. And after a while, we get beaten down and slammed on the floor and dragged by our jobs and the problems in our life, and the problems not having enough money, not having enough to get by. And we get dragged and dragged and dragged, and soon enough, we think we're not good enough. Our self-worth goes down. We need to listen to personal motivation to know we can be something greater, know we can aspire, know we can dream bigger, know we can have and attain whatever we want in our life. And I got to thinking about this hanging out with Thien Bui today. People have different levels of success in this business. What you get out of this business is what you put in. You put in nothing, you're gonna get nothing. You put in a little, you're gonna get a little. You put in a medium amount of effort, you're gonna get a medium back. If you put out a lot, you're gonna put out a lot. But if you go out and you take massive action, if you work from morning till night, if you want it so bad, if you have a why so deep it makes you cry, like Thien, if you have a why so strong that's pushing you and forcing you to achieve results, you'll absolutely get it. And that's exactly what Thien did. He went out, he had a burning desire to succeed. He had a why that made him cry. He had a why that pushed him every single day to wake up, pick up that telephone, build his team, reach out, pull people up all across this country, build consultants, thousands and thousands of consultants across this country, and bring people up. And I want people to see that. And I want to tell you guys, you don't just join Ambit Energy, you get started and this becomes a reality. That's not true. You need to put hard work in, serious work, and you need that work ethic. You need to understand that there is work involved in creating what he's done. It's not overnight success. It's years and years of success. And just to tell you about Thien's story real quick, Thien, he's not an overnight success. He didn't just get in this business and fast track to regional, fast track to senior, fast track to executive consultant. He struggled. It took him 6 weeks to go regional. 6 weeks. 6 months. Oh my gosh, 6 months to go regional consultant. It took him 2 years.
2 years.
To go senior consultant. Think about that. How many of us...
25 months to be exact.
25 months. 25 months. How many of us get started, we don't achieve results after 6 weeks or 12 weeks, and we're like, this thing doesn't work, and we pushed it to the side. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Big shout out to National Consultant Thien Bui for helping me out and shooting that video and having an absolute great time. And you know, I got a lot of great stuff on the way. I have a video coming out about handling objections, working with the cold market, how to utilize Facebook to build your list, and exactly what to say to people you haven't spoken to in a long time to get them to take a look at the business opportunity. Tons and tons of videos and content coming out. And if you want to stay in the loop, if you want to know what's going on, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Go ahead and give that button a click, and it'll actually put you in a loop so you'll know exactly what I'm releasing, exactly when I release it, and you'll stay in the loop and know what's going on. And appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for the time today taking a look at this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.